Hey everybody, it's Wednesday, it's WIP Wednesday. So what I painted Wednesday, or work in progress Wednesday, whatever your fancy. Every week we get together and we have a look at what I painted, and we have a look at what you guys have been working on. So there's a ton of cool projects. We've got a load of cool stuff here this week. So if you're working on something cool you want to share with us, whether you're just starting out or whether you're just going absolutely conversion crazy, looking at you, Zephyr, drop us an email at theboneheadpodcast@gmail.com. Best place, and please put WIP Wednesday in the title, otherwise I lose things. So we're going to have a quick look at what I've been working on, and then we're going to look at some of the cool projects that you guys are just smashing out at the moment. So I actually didn't have a huge amount to show this week. I have been working on my Black Orc team, got the Troll on the way, I've been working on the Nobility team. We got the paint scheme down, but this was every other week. I have like a really busy week, and then I have a really quiet week. That's kind of how it goes. So I'm looking forward to my quiet weekend this weekend. So I should be focusing on the Black Orcs or the Human Nobility. So naturally, I decided to print a Punga Rat Ogre and paint it. So I am now also working on an Underworlds team. So this mini was awesome fun to paint up, and I have a kind of like an Underworld team already, the Browntown Steamers, and they are painted brown and it's all fun. But I was like, I need a Rat Ogre because they can take that now. I need a Gutter Runner, so I need to find a Gutter Runner. I do actually have another plastic couple of sprues for those teams, so I should be able to build a new Underworld team if I want to, or just spruce up the old one. Depends on the orange. I'm really happy with how the orange came out on this guy. I think it pops. I think it looks shiny. I think it's come out okay, but the miniature was lovely. I just spent, I don't know, probably 4 or 5 hours just chilling out watching the most recent series of Star Trek Discovery, and just had a lovely chill paint afternoon, which was pretty lovely. Had a go at the eye. Doesn't pop as much as I wanted it to. I'm certainly not as good as the rest of the stuff that you're going to see on this episode, but I'm happy with that. I like the colour scheme. So I've got my Underworld undergo, got the Black Orcs, got the Nobility, and still working my way through this team here as well. So I'm not sure which one to work on this week. Let me know in the comments. But for now, let's move on and have a look at what you guys have been working on. And first up, we've got Mike Green's Chaos Renegade team. It says, love the podcast. Here's my Chaos Renegade. 7 linemen, 2 linemen with halfling heads to make them more mutated. A Skaven and Minotaur from the Talisman board game. A converted troll because I didn't like the throw teammate stance and wanted a more bashy look. Finally, an ogre and an orc. So, Mike has done a cool job of using some retro miniatures here. So, the Minotaur, it says from Talisman. I thought it was from Hero Quest. I love the miniature. I love bringing back old miniatures, and that's the cool thing about Blood Bowl, is you can kind of wedge most things in there, and it kind of ties into something I'm printing at the moment. Cool conversion on the troll there as well, using the token as the hand instead of the goblin is a clever way around it, and actually the halfling heads work really well. Look at that Skaven. That is a retro Skaven miniature there as well, and there's the team in completion. Love that you've colour coded the bases as well. Right, now we've got some more troll goodness here. This is from Sebastian. Hey Ben, I decided to show some pictures of my Burke Bulgebelly, first of my Chaos All-Stars. I know using the team scheme isn't original, but I'm in love with this team since the second edition of Blood Bowl. Yeah, with you there. I think we used the pictures of that team. No, we didn't. I think I'm getting my teams mixed up. It's a great scheme, though. I'll finish by thanking for all the good work on your channel. Thank you. Bonus, the way you speak makes it easier for me to understand English. Yours friendly, Sebastian. Thanks, Sebastian. Right, let's have a look at Burke Bulgebelly. So let's get a bit of a zoom in here. Whoa, look at the eye. Immediately that pops. All right, cool. So this has definitely gone with the green and I want to say pink, but it's kind of like a, I don't know. It's just like a lovely, nice, half pink, half red, which clashes with the green beautifully. We've got some wicked flames. We've got some damage there. I need to pull that damage out on my Rat Ogre, actually. Just some scores. That's really cool. I absolutely love this scheme. Bright green and the bright green troll. Just cool. Those kind of iconic paint schemes just absolutely smash Blood Bowl everywhere. I'm trying to think, do I want some kind of pattern on my teams now? Might have to. That is cool. I love the detailing on the face as well. Love the scheme. Love the troll. And we've got some more lovely, lovely Blood Bowl here. This is good. This is a good week. This is from Jake. Finished painting up the team. Still designing the ring of the base. Just go black. Go black on the side of the bases. Or goblin green. or you can color code them, but you can't go wrong with black. It makes a good undercoat anyway. Right, still discoloring. That's my bad. Okay, let's have a look at the team then. I think I said this last time. Green and yellow is a color scheme I'm very fond of, even if the Packers didn't do quite so well this weekend. I love it. I love the head swap there with the Imperial guy at the back. It's a great team. It's a great... Oh, look at those checkers, man. That is something I haven't done yet. I think I might have to start challenging myself in some ways with checkers and things like that. Because look at this. There's all the flames on the last team. We see the checkers here on Jake's team. Good shading the ogre face as well. Hey, Griff. How you doing? Right. Ogre, checkers. Love the scheme. Love the face. Love it. That is an awesome little team. That's an awesome full team. I love these miniatures. And Decker in the chat convinced me to buy a second team, so I got that to work on, which means I can find some more conversion pieces because they are begging to be converted. And we've seen that with that Thorough miniature. Thorough number 2 looks absolutely fantastic. And talking of fantastic, it's a Minotaur. I am partial to Minotaurs. So we got Samuel Casado here. Hey Ben, I'm Samuel from Spain, at Samuel Tech on Instagram. This is my the last miniature of my Chaos Dwarf team, the Mighty Minotaur, even though it doesn't help too much lately, and we won't even know when we're going to get to play thanks to COVID. Anyway, hope you like it, and I've sent or tagged a picture of the entire team for the Paintuary competition. Fantastic. Kind regards from Spain, and stay safe. P.S. Sorry for the quality. Quality is just fine. This miniature is, in fact, quality. So, I love the highlighting here on the cloak. First of all, this is another example. I think every week pick out one example. This is painting on the miniature, something I haven't managed yet, but great shading on the face, great shading on the armor. Like, this is just really, really lovely work. So it's non-metallic metal essentially. Looks really cool. Oh, look at the gradient there. Wow, that's a lot of work. And the individual picking out the muscles. This is a beautifully painted miniature. Look at the shading there, and with the damage as well. Wow, this is fantastic. I might have to get you to paint some of our teams for YouTube, because this is an absolutely superb job. Okay, sweet. We got an update on Project Guardians here from Dustin from Paladin. Current progress on Project Guardians. Numbering and positional names done. Equipment done. Let's have a look. Right, we can just get that read. After Chiefs win AFC Championship. How about those Chiefs? Hey, they did, in fact, win, and quite convincingly, actually. It was a good weekend for football. Looking forward to the Super Bowl. I'm looking forward a little bit less now, but you know, there's some great stories this year, and that's what Blood Bowl and sport is all about. Right, anyway, let's have a look at the painting, because this is WIP Wednesday. So we've got the Guardians here. Oh, the armor edging terrifies me on this team. But yeah, great work there. Labeling everything up. I like the feathers have come out really well. The different coloured feathers for the positionals. I'm getting massively distracted. But what is this? Is this a mimic in the background? That's very cool. You got a mimic there. You got a big old boy there. That looks like Inquisitor or something. And then cool bit of War Machine in the background. I like War Machine. I think that's an untapped Blood Bowl area that we should probably explore. Good job with the numbering. That's finicky work. And there you go. You've got the classic tokens. Need the tokens for the team. It just helps absolutely finish it off. Oh, wrong screen. Here we go. Oh, we've got more Chaos. Here we go. Sebastian again. Hey, Ben. The second player from the incoming Chaos All-Stars, which is pretty cool. So, more flames. And that is a really great little conversion. All it's taken is an extra head. So, as you guys know, I'm working on my Underworld team. I've got one already primed and painted, but I'm thinking of just starting again, because there's just a ton of cool stuff we can do, and this is just absolutely like. I also love the used cork for basing. That's just underrated. This team is going to look fantastic. So yeah, ooh, maybe Renegades is the next team I need to work on, but too many projects already. This is looking great, Sebastian. Haha, right, we've got some converted 40k stuff. Can you guess who it is? Hey Ben, it's Zephyr, baby. Not been able to paint anything as I'm currently looking after my other half as she's had an operation. Oh, Zeph, hope she's alright. Saying this though, I've had time when she's resting to build a few things. This might be more than one email. We've got 3 guys. Comes to no surprise, as it's been a very techno-barbarian week for me. I really got to ask, what are you using these guys for? To start off with, we've gone with the techno-barbarians without power armor. They're the Abyss cult from the Blackstone Fortress game. They're not heavily converted, as they have a barbarian look to them anyway. I won't say photos of all the members, but here's a handful. And a squad pick. So this is pretty cool. You've got... That's definitely a converted head, I think. Maybe it isn't. Maybe the miniatures just do look that cool. That's some serious hair on that guy. Whoa, look at the ammo. That is insane. One bad shot and that guy's going to take out an entire segment. I love it. Big old heavy stubber there. I like the helmets that are going on. I think that's pretty sweet. And these models are great. I love the little bits of conversion, the little bits of sculpting, just to make them really gnarly, really John Blanchy. There's the squad. That is very, very, very cool. That hair is massive. Oh, we've got some more here. So, carrying on from the last email as the next Techno-Barbarian. It's my last heavy power-armoured Techno-Barbarian. I based this gun off the Aliens film, the Smart Gun. He'll be joining the other 2 heavy power-armoured Barbarians. Yeah. Aliens is a fantastic movie, and that is a gigantic gun. I love this. It's almost Mad Max style, just insanity. This is really classic 40k. Look at that unit. That is an absolute monster of a unit. I love Zeph stuff. It's just outrageous. And we've got some more here, so that's pretty cool. Last of all, to finish this week's Techno Barbarians, I have a squad of Wasteland Riders. Again, not too heavily converted, as they have an aesthetic of being barbaric with living in a wasteland already, and the chest armor looks like it's from another time with an H.R. Geiger look to it. Fantastic. Not got much more to build for the Techno Barbarian warband, but hopefully I can get the rest built and throw some paint on, not just the Barbarians, but also on the Blood Bowl teams that I've partly built. Thanks, Zephyr. Zephyr, this stuff is awesome. So cool bike rider there. Love the helmet. Like, where's that from? Must be Gene Stealer Cult. More just absolute. Yeah, this is very Mad Maxy. This is sweet. This is like 40k Mad Max, which I guess was Gorka Morka. That's a conversion beamer. Is that a conversion beamer? It looks like a conversion beamer. It looks like the old school kind of hybrid conversion beamer. That is a cool quad bike. Love the crowbar. Love the Mohawk. This is amazing. The Road Warrior. It's the vibe this gives out. Sweet. Absolutely sweet work there, Zeph. Really, really love it. That's just so cool. And then we've got Snotlings from Jez. Hey Ben, first going to just say I've been loving the content on YouTube. Thanks Jez, been absorbing it all, looking forward to putting some of it into practice when it's safe to go out again. Hey, could only be a month or so. Until then, I'm slowly painting up my Blood Bowl teams and thought I'd share my Snotlings team. This is it so far. The rest is not far beyond the primer stage, sadly. Hey, that is where most miniatures end up, I think. Bit of a labour of love as it's taken me ages. Anyway, keep up the great content. Jez. Thanks, Jez. Keep up the great painting. So this is an absolutely gorgeous Snotling team. Let's look at this. Where to start? Let's go bottom right. Okay. I absolutely love the fun hoppers here. The shading is gorgeous. Like, that fade up is lovely. I love the colour as well. But the skin tones on each of these Snotlings, no wonder it's taking you so long. It's just absolutely phenomenal. The Snotling pump wagon, you put it on a 32. You're a madman, Jez. Well done. But look at that. Absolutely love the highlighting. But the absolute beautiful thing here is this troll. That stark contrast between the skin and the like the flesh, I guess, between like the armor and the flesh is just amazing. That is one of the loveliest paint jobs I've seen on one of these trolls. Let's see if we got some more. Yeah, we do. So let's play Spot the Armor. That is from an orc lineman, perhaps. That is from an orc. I feel like an orc lost its life. An orc or two lost its life for armor plates. What we need is just some armor plates in a bag that we can just glue on to big guys. This is wicked. The shading's lovely. The miniature is lovely. That eye is just unnecessarily beautiful. It's fantastic. Absolutely fantastic. You knew I was going to pick up on it. That's brilliant, man. That is lovely. I am in awe and incredibly jealous. But come on, how much fun are the pump wagons? Oh, I miss having mine here tidied. Why did I tidy? I miss being able to wave my pump wagon around, although compared to yours it looks like Snotlings painted it. This is wicked. Cheeky bit of team colours on the top there, and what, either graffiti or maybe even the number, which would be pretty clever. Look at this. Absolutely lovely. Nice work on the mushroom there as well. That is just phenomenal. Look, more crazy eyes. This guy is so detailed. It looks like a Pokemon. Like, I want to throw something at the screen and try and catch it. That is absolutely fantastic. Incredible work on the eyes. Just phenomenal. This team is a labour of love, and you can tell, and rightly so. Each of these guys is going to be an absolute story. Beautiful, beautiful work there, Jez. Now, we're just going to cheat here. So we've got Dave C. Hey there, been loving the podcast, which really got me into Blood Bowl through quarantine. Excellent. Best Dave, proud Patreon sub. Thanks, Dave. This is wicked. Right, let's have a look. So, Dave has got a blog. What is the blog called? BrooklynCrusade.com/blog. Okay, so let's have a look at what Dave's been working on. Since starting Blood Bowl last year, I've completed 2 teams. 1 Chaos Dwarves made from the original Goofy Chaos Dwarf Goblin blockers, Hobgoblins, and third-party Bull Centaurs, the Grebo Games Crocodile-style Lizardmen. So let's have a look. Oh, man, they are the original Chaos Dwarves as well. So, what's that? First/second edition Chaos Dwarves with 3rd edition Hobgoblins, and I'm not sure who the Centaurs are by, but they're pretty sweet. Can we flip between? We can flip between. And are we actually on the screen here, Ben, or are you running riot? Let's zoom up a bit. So I love these Chaos Dwarves. They are sweet. I love the turf effect you've gone for as well. It's really cohesive. Are those Games Workshop 32 more bases? Because they make the miniatures look a lot smaller than they used to be. That is a lovely Bull Centaur. I dig the Klingon effect on the face as well. It's really cool. Nice paint job, nice basing. Ooh, this is cool as well. So this is the Grebo Lizardman team. More feral looking. That's great, isn't it? I love those little crocodile skinks. And that guy, who I'm assuming is the Croxagore, is an absolute beast. Some awesome work there. My next team to complete will be the awesome throwback style Fanath Dwarfs. After painting an endless... Oh, I meant to do that. I got distracted by this guy, and I should have been painting my Fanath guy. Endless parade of Cadian soldiers. I've been looking to experiment with various new colours. After the bright red Chaos Dwarves, I landed a high contrast yellow and purple style for the Dwarves. I've got 8 players completed, 3 near completion, and the remainder of the team still in the mail from Europe, including the awesome Death Roller miniature. Oh, that is a retro paint scheme. Honestly, purple and yellow just really pops. Ask the Minnesota Vikings. This is lovely. Good work on the eyes there underneath the helmet. Extra points. Oh, armor edging as well. And highlighting around it. This team is looking fantastic. Fanathtastic. There you go. I'm going to get a lot of unsubscribes for that one, I think. Oh, they're so cool. I think I'm going to have to put a poll up because I can't decide what to work on next. Oh, hello. It's the Windsor Chog High Elf team. So Windsor Chog has stopped doing stuff, but Dave's got some high elves here. These lovely. They are really lovely miniatures. That guy looks way better painted, and that's a really lovely paint scheme and a really lovely paint job. Again, eyes, Dave. Nicely done. Finally, long-term dream project for Blood Bowl is to complete a full Skaven team using some of my favourite Games Workshop models, the ancient metal Skaven pieces. Picked up an old Hack Flem that I've been painting in my case. Oh, in case my Chaos Dwarves can afford him as an inducement. Check out the tournament rosters for Chaos Dwarves. Hack Flem fits real good. I've just started on him, and I think I'll go with the pink scheme for my Skaven once it's collected. Nice. Got 4 models so far. Same generation of models for all the Linemen and Blitzers. So let's have a look. So that Hack Flem is pretty sweet. Which generation have we got? That's a heck of a pink. That is a heck of a pink. Oh, of the original Skaven. You are a man of just taste. Beautiful, beautiful stuff there, Dave. Really, really nice. Love those miniatures. Love the blog. Martin, I'd started BB way back in the late 80s with the red and yellow books. Nice. Ran a nice sized league in the mid to late 90s, and after a long 20-year break, I forgot how awesome Blood Bowl was. I like the modelling painting aspects and hope to get a 3D printer to expand the hobby. You be careful. Here's what I'm working on for my son who just got into this. See attached. I have 3 teams left to paint, including my awesome Skaven. So, here we go. We got Black Orcs on the go. Can we see it on the screen? Let me zoom in. We got Black Orcs. Great. That is some disciplined painting there. I wonder if Martin was a 40k player at any point. This is looking cool. That's a clever use of those little pots. Actually, it's very clever. That's really clever. I like that. Fantastic work there, Martin. Right, now we're on to Hey Ben Jelly from the Netherlands again. Don't you worry about, you basically hit all my notes the English-speaking friends do when they first have a go at my name. Yeah, I did excel. My bad, Jelly. I finished my tokens, which I see as a nice test pieces, and finished my Black Orcs, so meet the Black Crag Brawlers. There's less gold than my Nobles, so I hope you still like them. Fantastic. Right, Nobles here. Beautifully done. We've seen these. Nice feathering. Edge gold. Beautiful. That gold is lovely. It is lovely. I think that's flesh shade or something. And now we've got the Black Orcs, so the Black Crag Brawlers. So, red and black theme. Love it. Love the tokens. Love the team. Really nice. That is a really... That's a really simple but striking paint scheme. I regret my team's paint choice now because that looks fantastic. Nice hustle, Jelly. Oh, white on the Blood Bowl token there. Extra points for that. These guys look fantastic. Jelly, nice job. I love what you guys are doing, and it's really helped me get into the game. Looking forward to the single player and 7 stuff. I'm nearly done with that. Greetings from the Netherlands. Jelly, pronounced like Yella. Yella. Oh, Yella. I was close. Beautiful. Great team, and I love these little goblins as well. They're sweet. They just take paint so well. This team looks great. And let's go on to TD Customs. Hey Ben, this week I finished painting 10 of my Night Goblins. Also got the Black Gobbo, Varag, and my Goblin Coach all primed. I'm really happy with all the green stuff on these guys and how it turned out. Also really need a name for my Night Goblins, guys. Suggestions for the team. Right, thanks and happy Wednesday. TD, this is looking pretty sweet. So this is the Black Gobbo. That's clever. That is clever. A little cloak is a great way around it. So this must be Varag. Looks like he's got a head. Yep, ghoul for chewing. Fantastic. Green stuff there on the legs, either to bulk him out, I think, maybe. And it's got the spike on his back as well. That's brilliant. And this is the coach. That's the coach. Awesome. And the team is underway there. Nice basing. And very nice highlighting on the black. I hate highlighting black. It's awful. Sorry, Heresy, Dark Angels players, but bleh. This is looking pretty sweet. I could work on the balls as well. I know you sculpted them with green stuff. Here we got the coach again. And Varag. And there we go. That's a simple but brilliant effect. Gary says, hey Ben, an update from the paint table. I finished painting my troll for the Underworlds team I'm building. It's the season of Underworlds, but it's sweet. However, while I'm printing the rest of my Leprechaun team, I've been converting a Stormcast team because why not? Probably for 7s. Ooh, exciting. And a Spartan team I'm printing to be a different human team. First things first, guys, let's have a look at the Underworld Troll. So we saw this last week where Gary had converted Molog, the Underworld's guy, to be holding a skeleton player, which I actually think is genius. That's a really genius conversion. I love that. That's sweet to see. And really nice job on the painting. Love getting all the different variations of colour there for the mushrooms. It's really makes that guy pop because, you know, he is a troll who trolls things. And we got some Stormcast, so I know this is going to upset some folks, but I think these miniatures are really nice. And it's they would make great Black Orcs, I think, is probably the one I would go for. They got the strength, they got the armor, they got the kind of pseudo skills. All vampires, especially with the new one, the new team, like the kind of strength 4, but these guys wouldn't necessarily be psycho. Anyway, it'd be cool to see what stats you come up. I've seen a couple of Stormcast teams. I think the most recent one I saw was kicking around in the Blood Bowl community. It was underpriced, I think, probably. But with these guys, they're going to be armor 10 plus, you know, they're going to be strength 4 and they're going to have a combat skill. I think when Rich and I talked about it on the podcast as well, we kind of said actually for most of the AOS teams you can have a budget of 1.5 million and the players get costed as to what they do and you kind of just make it more powerful. Really interesting. Realm Ball, great conversion. Hey, nice job there. Not sure which ball that is or what it is, but that's a clever way of doing it. Love the Stormcast team. I do. I think it's wicked. Where is that from? Those balls. Or maybe you just printed them. Did you print them? I reckon you printed them. Nice work there. Oh, wow. Really nice work. Love the paint scheme as well. Let's zoom up a little bit. Tick. There we go, so we can have a look a little bit better. But yeah, love the paint scheme on that guy. Gold and red actually works really well. That must be the Spartan style team Gary's working on. Cool. Ryan McKnight. And let the silliness begin, he says. So I think this is Clive the Kiwi. So got his halfling team on the go. Fantastic. These miniatures are great fun. I've got 2 halfling teams, one with chaos faces, because if you're going to have a good team, you've got to have a chaos alternate, because it's just too much fun not to, and then I get to use chaos spawns and things. That's cool. Looking very much forward to seeing how that pans out. That email was spam, and then that was that as well. And here we go. Next email in. This is sweet. So this is Dean. Not much progress from last week's photo, really, except that a few more of the little chaps have joined the throng. I thought I'd show you the mix of green fellas are currently home, including the original cardboard goblins from the first Death Bowl expansion from 1987-ish. Just need to acquire a couple of 3rd edition boys to complete the timeline. This is really cool. This is really cool. So we've got the original goblins there, the cardboard ones. You've got the 1st edition you mixed in with current edition. You've got some night goblins there from 4th edition Warhammer and 6th edition Warhammer over here, mixed in. And you've got the brand new boys in the back. And like he said, he's looking for the metal late 90s goblins to go with it. That is cool. You even got the old trolls. They are classic. That troll on the left is a real classic for Blood Bowl. I'm impressed. Talking of being impressed, so this email comes through saying the upper class WIP Wednesday, and I'm thinking that's another way of saying Imperial Nobility, but no, I was wrong. Jonathan Kilby, good morrow, my fine young man. Hope all is well with you and your kin. Thank you very much, Jonathan. Everybody is well, actually, which is lovely. In order to inject a sense of class into this week's proceeding, I thought I'd add in some historical minis I've been working on. Please find attached pictures of my Punic War Romans who will be being based over the next week or so. You know what? Miniatures of any kind are basically welcome on WIP Wednesday. And these are lovely. The shield work is fantastic. I don't know if that's transfers or whether that's moulded on, you painted it. But love the shield work. I love the kind of battle-worn look. Really, really lovely. That is awesome. And a great way to round up this week's show. So guys, thank you ever so much for hanging out with us and looking, and thank you so much for sharing what you've been working on. There is a ton of cool hobby stuff out there, and I massively look forward to seeing what you've been up to every single week. And I got some cool stuff printing and some cool stuff brewing, so I'm looking forward to showing you my hobby progress for next week as well. Remember, drop us an email, theboneheadpodcast@gmail.com, and we'll be back tomorrow with more Blood Bowl content. Thanks for watching. Thanks very much for watching. We really appreciate your support. If you want to support the show even further, please like and subscribe. It really helps us out. Or come and join us in our Patreon, link below, where you get early access to our content and monthly competitions. See you later.